Hot Forex kicked me out of their brokerage firm about 8 years ago, and told me, so sorry, your nanny state has ceased and this. We can no longer trade with you. And this is one of my psycho accounts, which I had my best script ever run was at Hot Forex. So it's very memorable. Broker, pretty tight spreads and very good execution. They actually told me at one point, and I think I was crashing the platform because I mean it was too many tickets, but I called and complained, or I chatted and complained. They said, well, your EEA is hurting our system. I'm like, oh, okay. They actually turned off my account. I could not trade. I driven the account off the edge with scripts only. No EAs, actually. Just launching too much stuff and looping orders. Because what would happen is, I haven't had this happen in a long time, is if the script didn't run, the script would have a bad line. Say there's 10 tickets and one's got a bad line, it looped, and it just kept loading and loading. So they got pissed off. But that's not why they kicked me out. Now, if you wanted to, if you know somebody over there that's going to has $100 in their pocket. So I'd say if you're going to look at this in fantasy land, you're going to look at the one that has the best ranking. And does it matter how long they've been doing good? Now, at 225 days here, we have ranked number 1. Killing it is the I can't pronounce fund. And look at this equity curve, smooth as a camel's back without the hump. And it's just a nice slope, right? $500 though. So if you don't have $500, you're like, okay, well, let me go for the cheapest thing. Now I've been watching this fund here. And if you traded this fund on drawdowns, in other words, you got into the fund on the drawdown equity, then you're trading the chart. The Phoenix Fund is the longest lasting, best performing, and I don't know the frequency of trades here, $100 to get in, but I don't know how much actual money that is. We can't tell scale wise. We framed the market in 1350 days. Maybe that's only up 2%. I don't know what. The next account underneath is the EB13 PAMM. It must be Lucky, Fibonacci. Look at if you could have range traded that fund. Now, if you could have got in and out of that in time, this is what the hedge fund guys, they have people that trade that personality type, and they say, oh, this guy's getting killed, let's get in. When he's winning, they go, let's get the fuck out, let's fade him. So you could range traded this guy's fund. The ace is, it looks like a robot, is running both of these. These could all be robotically launched. This is interesting. I see a nice top bottom here. I definitely would have got into this guy's fund here with something. 4 days, right? $250. So he's just starting out. We're at the longest days open. The shortest days open, this looks like a typical, hey, you're making money out of the gate. Look at this, is getting his ass kicked. This is a sizing issue. Not to say he can't make it back. I don't know where he's at money-wise. Here's a nice steady slope for 5 days, kind of just churning. He could be getting killed on commissions and fees, who knows. Here's a nice, we're off to the races. This guy, I would be investing in his fund. He's about to maybe experience a win, higher probability. And the guy that's killing it, see here, this guy's sideways. He's getting slammed. Time to buy this fund. $1,000 though, see. So if you're shopping price, you're going to buy this guy's fund, this guy's fund, this guy's fund. $300 distributed over 3 guys' accounts. Now, there's not a lot of competition in here. I would open mine at 100. I'd have 5 funds at 100. One's a scalper. One, yeah. How big do you want to go, right? So everybody'd have to cover a certain strategy on a $100 fund. Hopefully you're not letting the robot take the steering wheel. Because we all know these robots are assuming things. We never assume. We assume to lose, so we actually are trading the other side in a, in other words, there's 2 ways to kill somebody is one that you don't let them know you're coming, the other one that you surprise them. So we have to have two strategies like that: the surprise trade and this market sneak trade. So on one account, say, but you know, this is pretty. I don't see how many accounts here. So we're ranked all the way down. There's 364 accounts in here. I think $100. If you can't take, there's only 3 here at 100. Now the next level up's 200, and then you're 250. And at 250, I don't think it's worth it. You could have the $250 fund, but you have to establish yourself at the $100 funds and compete with this Phoenix fund. Now you look under the hood of the Phoenix fund, and maybe they built up enough equity. You only need $100 to get in. God knows. Now this slam dam, and this is almost the same amount of days here. What in the hell's going on in here? I think it could be sizing issues. So you can dig into this. Hopefully they're going to show you the trades and the sizes. Top it off. So you add, here's a success fee is 35% though. So I would have a very small success fee because I just want to grow the account. So this guy put in $5,000, 2 weeks, penalty fee 5%. Set all these parameters. Let's see what the guy's doing. I don't know what the starting, he's down 3%. So he's getting his ass kicked or something right now. I'm sure you could outperform this guy. Who couldn't? Look at this. Is this guy kidding? Right? You're kidding, right? You need his money management system. So how did he get to this? How did he end up getting his ass kicked like this? Well, you can find out by looking at his sizing. And trading activity. Let me have to zoom out. I'm on an old school monitor. So here we have the sizing. How many lots? And how many pips did he make? So where's his stop loss? He doesn't fucking have one. Okay. He had one there. What is his take profit? I don't know if he triggered one there. Okay, where's his best trade, worst trade? Let's see the zoom out one more level. Okay, here's the chart. Oof, some serious spikes down there. Not really killing it on the upside either. Monthly chart. He's trading too much shit. Look, he's trading fucking Google. So here you can tell how he's fucking up this account. Too much diversification in instruments and no diversification in entry and sizing. He's not focused on sizing. Not to say his strategy doesn't work. And look at the lot size. A standard lot here buy in oil. Out of nowhere, 2 for God's sakes. Look at the opening price. What the fuck? He should be buying at 106. He should have bought at 105.90. This is terrible. See, think about that entry. Did he buy one here and wait a week and buy that one? Okay, maybe, but that doesn't make sense either. When did he buy it? Impulsive buying, 1 minute apart, right? No, hour apart? Maybe he bought again. Same damn price. Maybe you put a buy limit down there. Psycho trade, right? Did he make money on that? I can't fucking see the. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't have the right sizing to see the outcome of that trade. Oh, here we are. So, what happened there? So this trade here, he's in 2 standard lots of something. He makes 7 pips, he loses 2 pips. He makes 0.7 pips. This is a scalp. What the hell, right? And so the profit is what, $7? Is that $7? $34 down here, I'm assuming, on this trade. A sell. stopped out. These are scalps, right? Kind of, I don't see any big losses. The biggest win is here, 20K. You know, that's it. 2-minute trade. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a scalp. Okay. It doesn't, you could see that if this was a robot placing these, God knows where these numbers, look at, he's buying 1.72 lots here. At the same time, he's selling, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I got that wrong. This is the stop. But he's selling 2 of these. He loses 14 pips, 16 hours. What the hell? It's got to be a robot. Nobody would trade like this. Nobody in their right mind would, and you could see nobody in their right mind would trade like that. I guess you could. A lot of drinking. But here, you can see the trap, and if you could just trade this thing, right? I'm buying down here, like invest here. It's ridiculous. But this is the bet. Let's go to the Phoenix Fund. So you'd be competing against these low dollar entry, $100, 225 days. Oh, minimum deposit 500, sorry. Let's go for the cheapest entry. And look at the Phoenix Fund, $100 in. Look at their trades. Okay, scroll down here. Looks good here, right? And what is, I can't read these numbers on the left. I don't know what this, deposits 35 grand, withdrawals 31 grand. Maximum drawdown 23%. What is the profit? They must be hiding those numbers from me. Okay, you made $2,000 this year. Average profits $18. Average losses $8? $80? I don't know. I can't tell because they put the decimal point in there and they, I don't know. Are they making money? I guess from zero, starting back here. Sure, I guess they're making money. I don't know. Maybe they're cheating on this data. Equities at 47, but you put in 35 grand, so maybe it's not so good, right? I don't understand. Honestly, the chart could be lying. You really have to. What I'm curious about, even if it is making money, is it trading like a moron? Like, are you scalping? It's you know, if you just keep pulling the trigger on some ridiculous randomly sized lot. So looking at the trades here, the first thing is I want to see the size. How big with the one ticket? Okay, there's the smallest ticket, 1K. Here, 0.6. So that's kind of conservative. Decent profit on that trade. Sell. Kind of a long trade, though. I don't know if I'm up for 219 hours. That sounds like a swing trade. There's 84 hours sitting in this to make $39 on 0.6. Hell, you should have been out of that trade. I'm sure there was a better exit. You never got out. Notice there's no take a profit or stop on this guy. This is the famed Phoenix Fund. So, is this a fund you would invest in? 5% penalty. Manager's capital. What is he charging for you to get involved in his thing? Let's see. Oops, can't find the rules. But I don't know. Here's the volume of trades. Big fat trades in here for the scalp. What's the longest, shortest duration trade? Is he a scalper? Okay. Made 1 pip, 11 pips. Sold, make $3. Here's a $13 scalp. Here's a nice $40 scalp, right? The biggest he trades, or this is 6K, 24 minutes. Anything under an hour. And you could just go through here all day and see how people, whether this is a person. So he has some reasonable resolution. He has a 2K, a 3K, a 6. He has diversification in size. No stop, take profit. It looks like purely discretional. He's hitting a take all profits key maybe. Who knows? I don't see the closeouts at the time. It's hard to say. But the stats are, you can filter this any way you want, the biggest trades. Here is the half of this trade was a 35 pip winner. That's probably his best, pip-wise, his most amount of pips. So how many pips did he make? Look at this, down on a 1K, so here's size matters. He's down 79 pips. Is that, maybe it's 790 pips. Probably 790 pips, so I could see that buying the euro at the wrong time. That would do it to you. He's in the trade for 867 fucking hours, okay? Or more, I don't even know. I see the .h, I don't know how to read that. Long time. And punishment galore. No stop. He's hedging, right? Apparently. Same thing here. I can imagine being down 400 pips on the guppy. That's no, you can do that any day. At possibly 361 hours. Maybe that's I don't know, because I see point. I can't read this shit here. 17 hours. 17 point. Maybe they're just using 0.0 and then the minutes coming after. So, very fascinating to go through this. Here's a 12, which is triple. Double this. How did you do on that trade? No time. Super scalp. 1 pip profit. You made, must be very tight spreads there. Super fat position. Just got the fuck out. Must have had a money manager coming in on top. I don't know. Makes you wonder. Go all the way down to this page. And, it's just amazing stats in here. And if you manually traded that, how much work was that? Here, look at this monster pip win. See, here is 447 pips, 1K. $43. See. Very fascinating. But yeah. You could do that. Just have to, they're up 200% here, says at the top. So you're up 200%. But see, no stops. No take profits. I would say humans trading this. Possibly. The other one's just slapdash weird stuff. But who, like, the best return? Right. I guess that's top rank, same thing. Yeah, top ranked. And longest amount of time open. And the ranking here, number 8. Now here's one. This looks like a Martingale. Like you just got killed. Notice the minimum deposit here is kind of ridiculous. Look at this combustion. You're not kidding. Look at these motherfuckers drive this right off a cliff. You were doing just great. This looks like a Martingale grid hedge where when you let go of a leg, you blow up the account. It's all great here until it starts to trade too fat. See the volume pick up and they blow up the account. And maybe they bought into that plunge. Expecting a retrace. If you opened up the account right here, when you can see that if this is 0, fair value is 0, and using this as a price chart, when they were here, you had to be thinking, oh, maybe I should get out. You see, and even this, you could have opened the account $500, right? You're up 7. I don't know how you be up 700% and be underwater, but see, this is what I don't understand. I think I'm looking at the current winnings, which is from maybe down here. Total winnings, I don't know. Okay, monthly 24%, total gain, I don't get it. Depositing like a whore and withdrawing not much, I don't know. How much is the guy charging to ride his insanity? Let's take a look at his sizing. Probably pretty psycho, right? 1K is all the way to 75, right? Like, who didn't see that coming on one ticket? Why is he blowing this up, count up? I don't care what the numbers say. Look at the chart. Why is he blowing this fucker to smithereens? He might have made 75 pips on here, but this one, he lost 8 grand. Here he lost on 52 standard lots. He's down 25 grand. He got taken out on a stop? You mean to tell me this guy opened this trade, here, sells, puts in a insane stop. He didn't have the time to place smaller orders for that. Oh, man. Look at this. So he trades a 5K for the pip loss of that, but at the same time, he's trading a 1.29 for the same pip stop out. You've got to be kidding me. So instead of losing $400 again and keeping your size in a spectrum that's tight enough, you know, I don't care that if he's got a 500 pip, put money in, because what you're saying there is that, oh, you really need to give me money because I trade like shit, right? I trade like shit. I'm going to need more money. This is what this guy invested. I actually added to that account. I was talking about 20 grand down. I added 10 more grand. I was down 30 grand. Oh, you need to add. Mensa guy says it's time to buy. I'm like, where's this Mensa fuck? I need to see him in the alley after the brokers close. Look at this, another bizarre 1.29. Did he backtest that size? He's down 700 pips, another $7,000 down. What in the fuck? Here is what it looks like to just lose 500 pips. Look how much less you lose. Incredible. Just unbelievable. Look how big this guy trades. Where does he get this? Oh, you know what? Today I think I'm going to buy 28.63 standard lots. He only made 20 fucking pips on this trade. What he needs to do is ride that 700 pip trade in this size. That should be his goal. Then he can make up for this $12,000 hit on nearly the same fucking size. 53 pip stop on something this big? Are you nuts? You should ask people for $1,000 to invest. Worst trade, 25 grand. Best trade, 26. Same size there. You offset that. Duration. How many scalps? Unbelievable. Baby scalps. Here's a 5 standard lots here, scalp. So you can scalp a 2K. You're going to make, gosh, how did you get it? Well, I guess it must have been a stop entry. Maybe it is a robot. Stop entry coming in here at making 34 pips in a millisecond. 35 pips in a blast. Must be a news. Breakout. Your take profits waiting to get cashed. He must trade the news a lot. Look at 0 duration. Tiny trades. 43 pips in a blast, $3. Bizarre. So, and you go to page 6, you're still at 0. Look at this. Page 9, scalping. Here, 1 minute. Look at this, 43 pips in 1 minute. So it's a blast. It could be a limit entry. We don't see the stylo ticket. Look at, this is the only one with a stop, take profits. Here's the only thing with stops. And with no stops, look at that stop out, man. 53 pips. 52 standard lots. He must have believed in that trade. Incredible stats. He's definitely getting clobbered here and not winning too much on the... This is conservative trading for him. 9.95 standard lots. And maybe it's a robot. Can only imagine. I don't know if he describes what's going on here. He's once again trading too much shit. But maybe the robot can do it. He can look at all that stuff. He should be trading like eggs. He should be trading the weather, this guy. He should be trading a bunch of stuff. Look at that. Damn. So, interesting. Phoenix Fund number 6. Look at this guy's off to the races. Is this guy doomed? $250 down. T-Rex, forex. I wonder. So, finder's fee, success fee 5%, pretty standard conservative. I always go for the size. Oh, see, 2 standard lots. He's not out of hand. He makes money on that. No stops. Ever. Oh wait, he stops here. Stops, he's making profits on his stop out. So he's running money management. He's making money on his stop outs where he did place stops, so he's locking in profit. He's probably manually trading this. Stopping out with a win. That works. Here's $62 stop out win. And quite a bit of stop trading. Is he a scalper? Not really. 2-hour trades. Look at this. 2 standard lots, 43 minutes, 15 pips. Now this is what I'm talking about. So, but this guy could destroy his life. Right? $250 deposit. He's killing it so far. Right? I think this is a real person trading. 800% gain right now. Forex. Ultimate swing trader, see? Swing trading makes a lot of money. But yeah, $250. He put in $700. There's $25,000 in the account. He's up 11 grand floating loss here. Maximum drawdown 13%, not too brutal. Average losing trade $11, average winning trade $80. Start the first of the year. So I would put money in this guy's account. But I'm just too much of a control freak. I would just want to trade my own account. So, but I'm saying if you don't want to trade your own money, Hot Forex, PAMM, and I expect them to send me a coffee cup that says Hot Forex, PAMM. It says honesty, openness, transparency. Well, you know, hey, put your clothes back on. Relax. Be fine.